These are World Cup players, elite athletes, national heroes. And this is how the host country welcomed them. Two World Cup teams treated like criminals. On camera. In front of the world. And the host? FIFA's supposedly safe and welcoming tournament partner. Welcome to World Cup 2026. Let me take you back to June 8th, 2026. The FIFA World Cup hasn't even kicked off yet. Senegal's national team, 26 of Africa's finest footballers, touches down in San Antonio, Texas. What happens next is something you'd expect in a thriller movie, not at a World Cup. The footage is shocking. Players forced to open every bag on the airport tarmac. Shoes removed, full body searches. The kind of treatment reserved for serious criminal suspects, not international athletes representing their nation on the world's biggest sporting stage. And Senegal wasn't alone. Just days earlier, Uzbekistan squad, making their historic first ever World Cup appearance, were met in New York by metal detectors and drug-sniffing dogs as they stepped off their team bus. Their entire equipment was inspected before they were allowed to enter the stadium for a friendly match.
Uzbekistan head coach Fabio Cannavaro, a World Cup winning legend, went public. He said, and I quote, "They said to me it's the rules, but in the end, the check was only for us. Let that sink in. Only for us." But here's where it gets even darker. This wasn't a one-off mistake. This was a pattern. A Somali referee named Omar Artan, chosen by FIFA to officiate at this World Cup, was denied entry into the United States entirely. He couldn't even get in the country. Iraq striker Aymen Hussein, held at the airport and questioned for nearly 7 hours. 7 hours, while his teammates prepared for the biggest tournament of their lives. Iran's national team was told they can only enter and leave the United States on the day of their matches. Come in, play, go home. Like they're a visiting hazard, not a participating nation. And here's the question everyone on social media is screaming. Did any European teams get treated this way? Did any team from South America? Ask yourself, what is the common thread between Senegal, Uzbekistan, Somalia, Iraq, and Iran? And why does Mexico's footage show them welcoming the Korean and Japanese teams with open arms and full ceremony? Social media exploded. On X, one post with footage of the Senegal search got millions of impressions overnight. The comments? Straight up humiliation and a disgrace. They'd never put white boys through the same. Another? This is not a World Cup, this is a MAGA Cup. Human rights organizations called it discriminatory. Football federations demanded explanations. FIFA, the organization that handed the US co-hosting rights despite all these warnings, stayed largely silent. Because Gianni Infantino had already sold football's soul for that $14 billion revenue projection. The World Cup is supposed to be the festival of humanity. It's supposed to transcend borders. In 1994, the USA hosted one of the most beloved tournaments ever. In 2026, with dynamic pricing locking out poor fans, visa bans keeping out entire nation supporters, and now World Cup teams deemed searched like criminals, something has gone deeply, fundamentally wrong. Qatar was criticized for human rights, Russia for geopolitics. But this is different. These players came in peace to represent their countries in sport, and they were humiliated before a single ball was kicked.
So I want to know what you think. Was this justified security, or was this discrimination dressed up as protocol? Drop your opinion in the comments. I read every single one. If this video made you feel something, hit that like button. It helps more people see this important story. Subscribe for daily World Cup 2026 coverage. We cover every match, every controversy, every moment.